as a patient. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
How's it, guys? Travis from Ostrich Long Neck here. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed the last video. Thanks to everybody that left comments, I appreciate it. In this next video we're going to start off with the photo etch parts. I've done all the little touch-ups so far on the ship. There's a little bit on the outside I still got to do. But next we're going to start priming these, getting them ready. Then they're going to be cut off and glued on the inside of the ship first. Once that's done, then we can start doing the ones on the outside and getting all that done. And once that's all done, then we can take it from there and continue. At a stage I might stop and order some parts for crew. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not yet. I haven't found very many, and what I have found is a bit on the pricey side. Not for the actual stuff. Let me just move this a bit. Not for the actual parts, which I need the little figurines, but for the shipping. The parts I think is 150 something rand. And the shipping is 300 and something rand, which I think is a little bit on the cuckoo side. But that's the only decent 3D one I could find. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this build so far. She's a pretty nice aircraft carrier. I think it's all wood modular. I think he's doing, well, he's planning on building a HMS Victory, which is a beautiful ship, and I don't know why, I just enjoy doing rigging, getting all those lines nicely done. I know I'm a bit cuckoos according to him, maybe I'm totally bonkers. Anyway, I'll be coming back soon and we can start with the quickly put some primer down on the photo etch parts. The ones on the inside have to be white, the ones on the outside have to be grey, so I'll be doing the inside ones first, and then once they're done, there's not that many, then we can start doing all the outside ones and getting them all done and ready for the aircraft and maybe some figurines, but I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to order those. Anyway, guys, be back now. Okay, guys, that one I've already taken the plastic off. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's got this film on it. Don't know if you can see in the light as it shines off it here. You can see this plastic film. Now, I haven't seen people do this type of thing with photo etch parts before. But as you can see, there we go. Peel that off like that. All nicely protected. Now I've just got to get the opposite side off. And there we go, that's all coming off nicely. And now you can see that's all off. Pretty nice photo etch parts. These walkways and everything are very nicely molded or etched, or however you want to put it. Now I've just got to put these down and put some primer on them. So let's plop that there. Move the camera into position and then we can put some primer down. Okay, that should be perfect. Quickly close the plastic away. Okay guys, some people do the annealing process of heating it up and all that. I've never done that. They say if you don't do that, it will spring back because it's got a memory. It's brass, not spring steel. So I've built a 1 to 200 scale wood Bismarck, and I bent all my photo etch parts, and that thing comes with a lot of photo etch parts, because basically the whole ship's upper structure is nothing but brass, and not one of those things ever went back into its old shape. Once I bent it, it stayed in that shape. So I don't go and heat the thing up. I don't think it's necessary. It's up to the person who builds the ship, who decides if they want to do it or not. I don't feel I need to do that, so I don't. Okay, I'm just going to use the normal Tamiya grey primer. Okay, and let's give it some paint. Okay guys, I'm not going to show you the other side because it's exactly the same as what I've done now. When I come back, I will be spraying the white down, but I think it will only be this part which I'll be spraying white, that I will leave grey. Anyway guys, that's it for now. See you later. Okay guys, I'm now going to start on the photo edge. I've sprayed it white because the inside of the ship is white. Now I've got to find part B41 and cut that out. There we go, there's my X-Acto knife. So now I no longer need the book because I know it's this particular one is B and the part number is 41. So I can move this just quickly out of the way, yeah. Now I'm using a pair of magnifying glasses. These ones have fallen quite a few times and are broken. I want to give myself a new pair. It's just at the moment I haven't had a chance to go back to the model shop and see if they've got, and one place in Cartonville I asked to see if they can get me one of these, haven't got back to me yet. So now I've got to look on here and find 41. These are all 50s, 30, 41, let's see, okay, so that's 44, 43, 42, 41, looks like this one here. Okay, that is 41. What you can use is a tile to do the cutting on, and a rounded blade or a flat blade, it's up to you. It's just I don't have any tiles and I don't have the time to go find somebody that can give me a broken tile or a one up tile. But as long as you're cutting on a fairly hard surface, it shouldn't be a problem. As you can see, not a problem. It cut the part out pretty good. I can put that aside. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't in camera. Let me just move this nicely. Bit of a pain getting this sorted out. And there you go. This thing's not as nice as taut as I thought it would be. Okay, so that's the part I need there. Now that is going on. Let's see, how much that fold. That's going to go into a box. Okay, so this over here, very, very thin. That over there must now be bound up. That must make a box, and that must make the ladders. So let me try and get this nicely. These things are so thin and fragile. Here we go, that's that piece. I've worked with a 1 to 200 scale photo edge parts. Sorry about that, I'm just a bit thirsty. But this is the first time I've worked with ones this small. The Enterprise I've done a little bit of photo edge parts so far, but not that much. That's the refit. That's a model kit I want to get to one day, but we'll have to see. Okay guys, I just want to get a toothpick so I can use it to put some glue on there. I'll be back now. Okay guys, I just put some super glue onto here. There's the super glue, I don't know if you can see it. With the toothpick I'm just taking a little bit of super glue and just putting it into the corner there. Now the next part is I've got to bend these arms, sorry about that, these arms over here up, and then I've got to bend the ladder down. Yeah, this is finicky. Okay, that's not giving me what I want. You must use whatever tools you do get. Photo edge bending tools, which unfortunately I don't own. Okay, that's not doing what I want. Just gotta push that down again. I'm not going to do many of these on camera because, as you can see, it is rather finicky and not easy to do. There are some guys that will be able to show you this better than me. I think Aussie Trekkie's got a whole load of videos where he shows you photo edge bending on his Bismarck. There we go. But I won't be showing that much, because this is very, very small and it's going to take a lot of concentration, which I just don't seem to have the time to do that much concentrating and talking at the same time. I'll try to show a couple later on again, but Right now, I'm just not getting this right because I'm not quite concentrating on what I'm doing as much as what I should. Okay guys, I'm done. I'm gonna try put it in position so you can see it on the camera, and there we go. That is one railing done. I've now got to figure out where on the ship to go, and I will try show you me putting it in. So give me a second while I reposition the camera and get everything ready to put it in. Be back now. Okay guys, the ladder's got to go in there. Dip it in a bit of glue. Okay, well that's where it goes over there. Okay, I don't think the glue was good enough, so I'm going to try to put a little bit more glue down. That's the only problem with super glue, is it dries so bloody quickly on the nozzle. Okay, this is rather difficult. I just can't see what I'm doing. Okay guys, that's as good as I'm going to get it. The rest I'm definitely not going to be doing on camera. The rest of the small ones like that. Bigger ones I might do on camera, but the very little ones like that, unfortunately I'll show you once they're done. Be back now. Well guys, I've done a little bit on the bow of the ship. As you can see, I've got the anchor chains in. Now, before I continue, I just want to explain what I've done here. On this point here, let me just tilt it a little bit up. Right behind this over here, I just put a little bit of super glue and the beginning of the chain. That glued into place there. Once that was glued, I took it around this one, along here and into this hole. Put some super glue in, and just with a toothpick I pushed it in to get the chain look like it's got weight on it. Now the only places I put glue is over here behind this, not exactly sure what they're called, basically a chain pulling gadget, I'm not sure exactly what it's called. That goes around this one. Now these things normally turn, as far as I know, when the chains go against them. I'm not 100% sure, they could be solid. Anyway, the chain goes along here and then into the hole and through to the anchor. Now I could have glued this whole thing along, but what I do is I glue this side here. I glue it in there under a bit of tension, and I don't glue it anywhere else. So the chain is held in position by natural tension, which makes, at least for me, I think it looks more natural this way. So all of this is loose, it can be moved, and there's no glue that goes on there to make, which you'll be able to see, oh look, there's glue over there, it doesn't look natural. So at least that's the way it falls, the way it sits, that's how it is. As you can see, both of them can move, and to me, I prefer it that way. It looks more natural than trying to glue the thing down as the chain lays. So to me, it looks more natural. Anyway, that's up to the person who builds it. Next, we are going to be putting up these little rising gadgets that go from the deck to hold the front of the flight deck in place. So I'm just going to put my visor down so I can see what I'm doing. And there's 1, 2, 3 little holes on each side. Put some not super glue, some model cement on my table, and that I can just dip it in and put it in place. And I think I got it back to front for some reason. It's not sitting properly. These things are all the same. So I don't know why it feels like it's going in funny. Okay guys, you got that one in place. There's nothing that indicates one is top and one is bottom. things in place is not easy. Okay guys, I'll do the other 3 off camera, but that's basically how it goes. So I'll be back now. Okay guys, as you can see, I've got those 4 in place. This little gadget must still be painted, and then that will go on top like that, and your flight deck goes on top of that. The next little part I'm going to go in the front here, and I believe those were the 2 holes I was supposed to drill, and it looks like those were the ones I forgot to drill. Okie dokie. That is a bit of a problem. Damn. Looks like I made a bit of a screw up. Right over here is where you're supposed to drill 2 holes, but it seems like I forgot. Oh well, not too serious. Okay, these look like guns. Try to get it in focus. As you can see, they're very small. If I can find it. I don't know how nicely that's coming out. But as you can see, very, very small compared to my nail. Now I've got to try and get the camera to focus again. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, so quickly grab my tweezer. I'm going to eyeball it. One will go there and one will go there. Try to get them about the same distance apart. It's got a little bit of a bump on the bottom, so I guess I'm going to have to trim that flat because the hole's not there. Just to make things a little bit simpler, so it sits more flush to the deck. Considering I forgot to drill the hole. Isn't that awesome? Okay, the last one before I go. Put the glue on. Let me rather just trim the nub off. It's supposed to go in the hole. Okay, and now to try get it more or less the same distance, if not exactly the same distance and same place. Because I made a mistake. The fun of model building. I need a new pair of glasses. Okay, so that now can dry. The next part I've got here is a piece that goes in front here. It shows it on the sketch, but it doesn't give its part number. I'll try to get this in shot. Let me zoom out a bit. As you can see over there, there it shows you right over there where my fingers are now, that one there. But over here where it shows it goes, it doesn't give its part number, so I don't know what that is. And my battery's about to die. So anyway guys, that's how far I am now. I just quickly got to get the charging cable and plug the camera in. So that's it for now. I'll be back now. See you now. Okay guys, the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to make the railing for the bow of the ship. Unfortunately, the parts that have to go here across there with railing on the top of that, I haven't been able to put in place because I ran out of paint. I thought 2 more of these little bottles would be enough, but it wasn't. I think these little bottles are 10 mils. I just can't see the amount on them now. No, can't find the amount, but I believe they are 10 mils. Anyway, I can't find how big they are, but 2 of these wasn't enough. I already used 3 so far on this ship, and I've run out of paint, so I don't know how much further I can go before I can get to the model shop again. The other thing I've done is ordered some little men for the ship, so there will be crewmen walking all over the place. So once I get to a certain point, I'm going to have to stop, and then I won't be continuing. Anyway, I'm going to move the camera over in this area in a second, and then we can start making that part. So let me quickly stop it, move the camera, and then we can continue. Be back now. Okay guys, yes, the photo edge I need. Now I've got to find part 14 and 12. Okay, there's 14 and there's 12, so this one will come onto this side of the ship here. So I'm going to take this one off first and work on that one first, and then as normal I will not videotape the other side. Okay, as I said, I'm only going to show big items that's got to go onto the ship, not small little things, because some of the stuff is really small and finicky, and I just don't feel like working with very small stuff. Now I've got to take this and bend it to the shape. That's going to give me a estimated bend. Depends on how much difficulty I'm having on here. I might actually finish this off camera, but gonna need to get some tweezers. Sorry about that, guys. This thing's moving around. Because this is not easy. It's already been 3 minutes and this is taking forever, so I'm more than likely going to do this off camera because I think this is going to take too long and this is very finicky. And difficult, and my hands are going to keep getting into the way. But anyway, guys, that's basically how I have to get it. I don't know if you can see nicely. You're going to try zoom in and hope the stupid camera focuses. I've got to get this in like that. Just got a bit more bending to do, and then I can glue it in place. As you can see, this is not easy, and trying to keep it in focus well. Trying to shape this is not easy, but anyway, guys, that's where I've got to put it. I've decided I'm already going on for 6 minutes, so I'm rather going to do this off camera. When I'm done, I'll come and show you. Be back now. Okay, guys, the bottom part of the ship is just about done. The gun emplacements, they go over there and all of there. That I won't do until a lot later because I don't want to accidentally break them off working with the ship. So the gun emplacement in front, let me just zoom in and hopefully it focuses. The gun emplacement here, the anti-aircraft gun emplacement there is in place. It's just the rest of them aren't. I've still got some photo etch to put in the front here and at the back. But for now, this piece is basically finished. If you'll focus. I don't know if you can see over here, I had to put an extra wire in. So I had to fish it through. I made quite a big hole in the deck in between here, which is not serious. Over here I've just got to solder in a LED. So that's what she looks like so far. Next I'm going to start putting on the rust effect on the side of the ship. Once I got that all done, then I'll seal it up and then I can start doing the figurines and everything that's got to go in the hangar deck itself. So let me quickly tilt it over to on its side and tower, and there you go, guys. You can see all the holes I had to drill out. Sorry about that, guys. Camera decided to go out of focus. So yeah, there we go. There's the front part. That's going to be covered by the flight deck, so I still got to do all the pieces that go across and all the lighting for that. Anyway, guys, when I come back a little bit later on, because my camera's battery is almost flat, I will be starting to put the rust and the anchors and stuff all in place and get the hull completely done. Then we can start with the aeroplanes that's got to go in the hangar deck and the crewmen that's busy working on them. Once that's done, then we can start putting in the pieces that's got to go in the top here with all the lighting and stuff. Anyway guys, that's it for now. Be back now where we start with the rust effect. But first, unfortunately, I just have to quickly charge the camera. So I'll see you now. Okay guys, the hull of the ship is primed and basically done. The only thing I still got to do is build the aircraft that's got to go inside and some of the crew figures that's going to be inside the hangar deck at that point. So what I'm going to now do is just start applying a bit of rust along the outside of the hull. I'm only going to show you a small section over here of what I'm doing. Basically all I'm using is this little kit. Working with this camera is a bit of a problem. Yeah. Sorry about this guys, I'll eventually figure it out. There we go, something like that. That's what I'm going to be using on it. I'm just going to use a what's also known as a earbud. I'm not sure what the other name is, I can't think of it now. I'm going to use it. It comes with its own one inside as well, which is this little one here. I just prefer to use the earbud. So I'm just going to use the box art for a bit of inspiration of more or less where to put some of the rust, how much to put on. So there's a lot of rust in this area and along the bottom and the top at the back a bit. Here by the anchor on the other side of the ship, according to the box art, there's quite a bit of rust. I've still got to put on the anchor, but I'll show you all that in another video. What I did was fill that because the light was leaking through there, so I had to fill that up with some filler, and then I just quickly painted it black. So I just get some brown on the tip, and according to that there's quite a bit of rust run down. Like that. Just going to put it on like that. Just give me a second, I'll be back now. Okay guys, getting some rust color in this area, yeah. Don't know how nice that's coming out. Just little. Well, that's basically what I'm going to do on the whole ship, is like that. Just get the whole, some rust here and there. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I'm not going to show any more. When I come back within the next video, we will see the actual ship taking more shape, and I'll show you the rust, and then we can start on the aircraft and crew member. And I just had a just had a stink bug fall on my neck. Okay guys, be back now. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I'm gonna just continue with the rest of the rust on the ship. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done soon, and then in the next video, sorry about that, that's better. In the next video I can get started on the aircraft and stuff that's got to go in the hangar deck. Once that's done, then I can start going towards the flight deck, putting all the supports and stuff in to put the flight deck on. Anyway, that's enough of you boring you about that. Today is the 11th of September 9/11. Remembering the men and women who died in the Twin Towers and in the aeroplane that crashed. It was, I'm not sure where it was going exactly, but the people managed to stop the terrorists. So I've been thinking about all those people today. Watched the video of Jim Paul Jr. and I left a nice little comment there that we should never forget the people who died in the attacks. Yeah, so we should all remember those people and the firemen and women of the fire brigades that died trying to rescue the people in the buildings. May their memories go on. Anyway guys, that's it for today. I'm not good with this type of stuff, so enjoy and happy modelling. Live long and prosperous, and happy modelling guys, with whatever you're building. Enjoy. Cheers.